Hello everyone, I'm Cyprien Offet, CEO of NovaTrade. NovaTrade is an incubator and an accelerator for foreign brands and foreign companies willing to test, to expand and establish in Brazil. So NovaTrade Brazil, in other words, we are a platform with a full range of solutions allowing to foreign companies to start operating in Brazil with no need to open a subsidiary. Today, we will talk about the NCM code. NCM code is the equivalent of the HS code, Harmonized System Code, or the custom tariff, which is a codification of a good. Each good in the international trade have a codification, and in the Mercosur area, they are using NCM code instead of HS code. So this is very important because in those Mercosur countries, and Brazil is part of these countries, we cannot import a good declaring the HS code. We need to use NCM code. NCM code, it's composed of 8 digits. 2 first digits are the chapter, 2 next digits are the position, then we have the sub-heading, then we have the item, and then we have the sub-item. It's a composition of digits one after the other. These are the digits which define exactly what is your product. Generally, the 4 first digits are very similar between NCM code and HS code. But then the 4 last digits are very different. So this is very important to inform on your commercial invoice or pro forma invoice the full 8 digit of the NCM code of each good and each product. NCM code is extremely important. Why? Because the NCM code will define what are the taxes applied on your product. Import duties and taxes, and taxes on reselling. That's why the NCM code is very important, because it will allow you to define what are the import duties and taxes, rates and percentage, and what are the selling and sales percentage of taxes when you sell your product in Brazil. So NCM code, it's not only mandatory for the importation documentation and customs clearance, but it is as well mandatory to operate commerce and trade activity with goods in Brazil. You need to have an NCM code in Brazil to be able to invoice a good to someone else. So this is very important before to export to Brazil, before to ship a good to Brazil, to be sure that the NCM code have been well identified and classified, and those NCM code need to be informed on the invoice. If your importer or your importer of record in Brazil hasn't the well NCM code declared, he will have an issue on the customs clearance. He will have to pay fine, and he will have to do some correction on the import documentation, and it will be an issue for him for the customs clearance. So that's all for today regarding the NCM code. I hope you enjoy the information. We are available to talk with you. Feel free to contact us. Follow us on your social media, Instagram and LinkedIn. It will be a pleasure to share with you other videos, other topics, and talk about Brazilian market. Thank you. Keep in touch. Bye-bye.